our new part from this chapter, linear equations in two variable, that is word problem. Okay. So whenever the word problem comes, we get tense because you have a theoretical everything, and then you have to find out the equations, and then you have to solve the example. Okay. So in simple example, it was very easy that directly equations were given to you, and you just have to solve them by using any of the method from both. Now here, what are this? The statements are given in theoretical form. They are given some statements in theoretical form like questions, and from that you have to pick up the equation or form the equation, and then you have to solve the example. So it is not that much harder as you think. It is very easy. Let us see how we are going to deal with this kind of examples. Okay. So there are some steps given to you below your word problem where it is starts. It is on page number 86. As you can see, there are some steps given to you. So first of all, they have told that read the problem. Whatever the question is given to you, read that question carefully. What is given to you. Okay. After that, you have to suppose all the things. They are not given proper form. You have to suppose all the equations, that how equations we are going to represent in this example. See here, if the equation is wrong, in the starting, if the equation becomes wrong, then the whole sum will become wrong. So whatever the equations you are going to put up or write there, first that should be proper, and it should be compared with the question whether they are right or wrong. Okay. After that you can solve. The next step is very easy, that either you can take elimination method or substitution method and start the solving the example. But first, the method to find out the equations, that is little bit important to find out from the question. So there are the steps. First, read the question very carefully. Then you have to suppose all the equations, that how we are going to represent it. Then from that, after the supposing, you have to form that in mathematical statement. Whatever the equations we were given, equation 1 and 2 in the previous examples, according to that you have to make the mathematical statements. And after that, any one method you have to take to solve that examples and find the solution. Okay. So besides that, very opposite to that steps, there is one example given to you. First we will see that example because it is very easy and it is already solved there, so it will be easy for you to compare also. Okay. So first that example we will see, then we will go to the practice set 5.2. That example is sum of two numbers is 36. This is very simple statement, that sum of two numbers is 36. Means we can suppose any two numbers. 36 addition can be done in infinite ways. And the very first lecture where we have taken the introduction of this chapter, I have told you that addition of two numbers such that it should be 5. I have taken such examples. 5 or 7, whatever it be. Addition of any two numbers, it should be 7. Then what should be the numbers? There are multiple numbers, there are infinite numbers. We can take 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. This example, I guess, there was in practice set 5.1. This kind of example. We have written multiple solutions. They told us to write only 5, but we have written 6 or something. So if the addition of any two numbers is 7, this can be written in multiple ways, but we need a mathematical statement. So very first example, it will become what is given, sum of two numbers is 36. Okay. If 9 is subtracted from 8 times the first number, means you have to find the first number and the second number. Okay. This you have to now suppose the question. 8 times the first number, may say 9 you have to subtract. That is given a little bit change, that 9 is subtracted from 8 times the first number. Okay. We get second number. Okay, we get second number. Find the numbers. You have to find the numbers. Okay, so find the numbers means what? You have to find both the numbers. So we have to suppose that first number is there and second number is there. So first of all, in that what will come? We will see directly the solution. I'm not writing the question. It is very big one. It will take a lot time. I'm writing directly the answer. So how we are going to suppose? Let the first number be x and second number be y. Okay, we have supposed that first number be x and second number be y. So what is the first condition they have given to us? Condition first. What is the first condition given to us? That sum of two numbers is 36. Means these two numbers we have considered first number and second number. So the addition is how much? 36. So simply it will become x plus y is equal to 36. It is very easy. So we have this as equation number 1. What we did? We read the question, we understand it properly, then we suppose what are the numbers. Equation 1, we find the equation number first number and second number. We have supposed these things. Then we suppose whatever we have supposed that we are going to translate in mathematical statement. Okay, this we have transferred in mathematical statement. So we did here, first condition is given that 8 addition of these two numbers is 36. So we have supposed this x plus y is equal to 36. Now condition second. What is the condition second given to us? 9 is subtracted. 9 is subtracted means what? Minus 9 from what? 8 times the first number. 8 times the first number. What is the first number? It is x. 9 is subtracted. From right to left it is going on. 9 is subtracted from 8 times the first number. It is like this. 9 is subtracted from 8 times the first number. We get, what we get? We get second number. Second number is what? Y. It is very easy. Now, this is not in the proper form because we need first term x, then y, then is equal to a constant number. So this y shift to the left side and minus 9 shift to the right side. So we get 8x minus y is equal to 9. And now this becomes your equation number 2. See, minus 9 shifted there, plus 9, and plus y shifted here, minus. Okay. So this is your first equation and this is your second equation. I will write on the right side that x plus y is equal to 36. X minus, it is 8x. Right? 8x minus y is equal to 9. This is 9. Okay. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. If you want to, now these are the mathematical statement. Now you can solve this example by any one method. They have not specified that whether you have to solve by elimination method or substitution method. Whichever is convenient for you, you can solve here. I guess here elimination method is easy because see here, you can see plus minus y is there. It can be eliminated easily. If we add both the equations, we can cancel here plus y and minus y. And here 8 plus 1x. So this becomes 9x. This is equal to 36 plus 9. 45. Okay. So we get x is equal to what? 45 divided by 9. 45. X is equal to 5. 9 5s are 45. Okay. So what is the value of x? It becomes 5. Now the value of x, put in any one equation, we will get value of y. This 5 we put in equation 1. Put x is equal to 5 in equation 1. What is equation 1? First write down the equation. X plus y is equal to 36. Put the value 5 plus y is equal to 36. Y is equal to 36. This plus 5 shift there, it will become minus 5. y is equal to 35 minus 5, it becomes 31. So these are the numbers. The first number is x is equal to 5, second number y is equal to 31. The addition of these two numbers is how much? 36. We get 36, and if we satisfy this equation also, then you will get the same value. See here, if you want to satisfy this equation also, it will also satisfy. 8. What is the value of x? It is 5 minus y. What is the value of y? It is 9. 31. The answer should be 9. Okay, here it is in 9. 8 5s are 40 minus 31. How much? 9. Answer is 9. So if you want to satisfy this, it becomes also same. Understood? I guess it is very easy example. Now we will see the examples from practice set 5.2. If you want to write it down, you can write it down also. Practice set 5.2. First example. See here, in practice set, first example and second example, there are little bit changes. So, what I'm going to say, I'm going to take first third example because it is quite easy. So first we will take third example, then we will move because it is betterment for understanding. जैसा first example था, how we have solved the first example, like that only a little bit change is there in the third example. So we will see first the third example. What is the third example? Sum of ages of Priyanka and Deepika is 34. Again, see here, sum is coming. Okay, their numbers were there. Here are now ages. Now see here, word problems जो होते हैं, what are the word problems are there? They deal with your ages, numbers, fraction, money transaction, then geometrical properties, then speed, distance, and time. What are the word problems are there? They deal with only these factors. They don't deal with the other factors. Uh, so whatever the examples are there, they are related with only this, either numbers, either ages, either fractions, or speed, or distance, or time. They have given some conditions or some parts in which what linear equations deal with only this type of example. Whatever the word problems are there, they deal with only this kind of examples. Okay. No. So first, whatever the example we have seen, that was regarding numbers. Now second, from practice set 5.2, third example we are going to see that question is related to the age. So what is given? That sum of ages of Priyanka and Deepika is 34. Okay, simple addition is there. So we can say that the ages of Priyanka and Deepika becomes 34. So this is very simple statement. We get it directly. Okay. Priyanka is elder to Deepika by 6 years. Okay. Priyanka is elder to Deepika. Means what? Priyanka is elder. Badi hai. She is bigger sister than Deepika. So what will be the second one? whatever the by 6 years, मतलब उन दोनों का एज का डिफरेंस कितना है? 6. प्रियंका 6 साल बड़ी है दीपिका से, तो मतलब क्या? Their age difference is how much? 6. Now we have to find what is question given to us. Find their today's age. Find their today's age. So first, what we have to do? We have to suppose that Priyanka's age be X, Deepika's age be Y. Then we have to find the mathematical statement of their conditions, whatever the conditions are given to us. From that we are going to find out mathematical statement, and after that we are going to solve by the any one method which is given to us. So it is very easy. So let's see the solution. Let Priyanka's today's age be X. Age be X. Okay. And Deepika's today's age be Y. See here, they are going to tell us what is the question given to us. Find their today's age. Today's age we have to find out. So I have written here that let Priyanka's today's age be X and Deepika's today's age be Y. So this was the suppose we have statement. Now the conditions. What is the first condition given to us? That sum of the ages of Priyanka and Deepika is how much? 34 years. So sum Priyanka's age is how much? X years plus Deepika's age is how much? Y years, and their addition is how much? 34. Okay. This becomes the condition first. Now the second condition. What is the second condition given to us? Priyanka is elder to Deepika by 6 years. Means their age difference is how much? 6 years. So age difference means how much? How we are going to calculate? X minus Y is equal to 6. Very easy example. This is first equation. This is second equation. We can say add both the equations. So plus y and minus y get cancelled, and we get the value of x. So x plus y is equal to 34. X minus y is equal to 6. Add both the equation. Cancel y. So we get the value of x. X plus x becomes 2x, which is equal to 34 plus 6. It is 40. X is equal to 40 divided by 2. Simple, x is equal to 20. We get the value of x as 20. Put in any one equation, either put in 1 or either put in 2. Whichever is convenient for you, that there you can put. We will put in equation 1. Put in equation 1 or write like this. Put x is equal to 20 in equation 1. Put x is equal to 20 in equation 1. What is equation 1? See here. X plus y is equal to how much? 34. Okay. So x plus y, it is 20. Value of x plus y is equal to 34. Y is equal to 34 minus 20. This plus 20 shifted to the right side. It becomes 34 minus 20. So we get y is equal to 34 minus 20, 40. Okay. So these are the values of x and y. So here or at the last you have to write that Priyanka's today's age is X years means what? 20 years, and Deepika's today's age is 40 years. So at last you have to write down like this. I will rub this one and write down the last answer. That therefore Priyanka's today's age is 20 years and Deepika's today's age is 14 years. The statement you have to write at the last so that it becomes a complete example that you have completed this. This is what the word problem, how we are going to solve the word problems. Okay. So this one was very easy. Now you have understood that how we are going to find out, how we are going to read the example properly. Then we are going to suppose the whatever the quantities we are given to us. After that, we have to whatever the conditions are given. Always there are two conditions given to us because the linear equation consists of two different equations. So that's why two conditions are given to us. Both the conditions we will write in mathematical form. After that, we will solve it according to the any one method which is easy to read. Krish Chaurasia, your hand is raised. What happened? Do you want to ask something? Yes.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, I don't understand word problem.
Okay. You don't understand word problem. You are going to wonder the statement, right?
क्या teacher?
Have you read the question properly?
Yes.
So, what is actually the issue regarding word problem? Whatever the statement are given to us, that we are going to understand next example also. So simple, we have converted whatever the word problem in mathematical form, and afterwards it is the solution. That is very easy one. Okay. Now we will see the first example. First example, because what I have taken this one was very easy example. First one is little bit hard. We have to think more about it. So that's why I'm now going to take the first example. Okay. What is the question? See in your textbook page number 90. In an envelope, there are some 5 rupees notes and some 10 rupees notes. One envelope is there. Okay, one envelope is there and there are some 5 rupees notes and some 10 rupees notes. This is the note 5 rupees and this is a note of 10 rupees. How much are there? We don't know. We just know there are some 5 rupees notes and some 10 rupees notes. Okay. Total amount of these notes together is 350 rupees. Total amount of these two notes. How many notes are there? Their addition, their whatever the addition is there, that addition is how much? 350 rupees. Okay, 350 rupees. Their addition is how much? 350 rupees. There are some notes of 5 rupees, there are some notes of 10 rupees, and after adding both the notes, we get 350 rupees. So this becomes your condition first. Condition first. That the addition of this 5 rupees notes and 10 rupees notes, addition of this 5 rupees notes and this 10 rupees notes is 350. Okay. What is the second statement now given to us? Number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10 than number of 10 rupees notes. Okay. So question is given like this. Number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10 than 10 rupees notes. Means 5 rupees notes are less by 10. It is less. 5 rupees notes are less by 10. By with what? Then 10 rupees notes. Okay. मतलब 5 rupees notes 10 कम है 10 rupees notes के इससे 5 rupees notes are less by 10 from 10 rupees notes. Now in that question a little bit change is there. That change is right. You can write down that then के बाद में number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10 than twice the number of 10 rupees notes. Twice the number of 10 rupees notes. That is a little bit change there in that question. I will write it down only that statement. Okay. That statement only I will write it down. Number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10 than twice the number of 10 rupees notes. Okay, this statement you have to write down there. This number, twice the number, is not there in your textbook, so that only you have to see it properly. Okay, so first condition we get here that there are some 5 rupees notes and there are some 10 rupees notes, and their addition, if we add those numbers, we will get 350. Okay, what are the numbers we will see, but simple, their addition is how much? 350. Now the about second condition, number of 5 rupees notes are less, okay, less कम है by 10, less by 10, then twice the number of 10 rupees notes, twice the number of 10 rupees notes. So what is the question there? Then find the number of 5 rupees notes and 10 rupees notes. So we have to find out the 5 rupees notes and 10 rupees notes. So first of all, in solution, what will come? Let us suppose there are X notes of 5 rupees. There are X notes of 5 rupees and Y notes of 10 rupees. How much they are, we don't know. We have to find out. We have supposed that X notes are there of 5 rupees and Y notes are there of 10 rupees. So we will write it down here. Let 5 rupees note be X. 5, we will write directly. 5 rupees notes be X and 10 rupees notes be Y. Okay, very easy it is. You don't have to think a lot. Now, we have supposed this answer. Now, what is the condition? First condition. Okay, first condition is what? The total amount of this notes together is 350 rupees. There are some 5 rupees notes, there are some 10 rupees note, and their sum is how much? Total is how much? 350 rupees. So what is the condition? X plus Y is equal to 350. X rupees notes plus Y rupees notes is equal to 350. But X rupees of Y, what? 5 rupees. X is how many notes of 5 rupees and Y is how many number of which notes are 10 rupees. So that numbers you have to multiply by 5. X rupees notes be X, 10 rupees notes be Y. How many notes are there? X number of notes are there. Of what? 5 rupees. So 5x plus 10y is equal to 35. Okay. Their addition is how much? 350. Okay. Now, this is the first mathematical statement. Now, if you want to reduce it, you can reduce it because it will be reduced by 5 also. Divide by 5 to both the sides. Okay. So, we get x plus 5 divided by 10 divided by 5 becomes 2y, which is equal to 5 5s are 35. So, 5 7s are 35. So, it will become 70. Now, you can write it as equation number 1. Okay. Now, what is the second condition? Second condition is very important. Condition second. Yeah, here I have written the second condition. Number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10. Number of 5 rupees notes are less by 10. Twice the number of 10 rupees notes. Twice the number of 10 rupees notes. Twice the number of 10 rupees note. 10 rupees notes, what we have considered? We have considered it Y. Twice, I have told you to go from right to left. So twice the number of 10 rupees note. This is twice the number of 10 rupees notes. Why are the notes of 10 rupees? Twice we have to consider. So twice the 10 rupees notes is less by 10 than 5 rupees notes. Okay, so this will become 2y minus x is equal to 10. 2y minus x is equal to 10. Okay, again we will see how it is coming. Okay, number of 5 rupees notes are less. ये थोड़ी देर के लिए निकालते by 10. By 10, just for the moment to understand the left hand side properly, I have by 10 removed here. Number of 5 rupees notes are less than twice the number of 10 rupees notes. This much only statement is there. First consider like this. Twice the number of 10 rupees notes. So 2y less matlab minus sign number of 5 rupees note less than what? 5 rupees notes. 5 rupees notes is how much? X. Okay, so simple it will come twice the number of 10 rupees notes is less than 5 rupees notes. So we directly get 2y minus x is equal to less than, here what was written, less by 10. So that 10 will come on the right side. मतलब इनको अगर twice किया 10 numbers की rupees की note जो है उसको अगर twice किया और उसको x में से मतलब 5 rupees notes में से minus किया तो उनका difference, how much difference is there? It is 10. Okay, so this is your equation number 2. Now write both the equations properly. So first equation is what? X plus 2y is equal to 70, and second is 2y. Write it properly. This is y. First we will write x term, then y term. Okay. So here we get minus x plus 2y is equal to 10. Okay. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Simple plus and minus x is there. Add both the equations. X and x get cancelled. So 2y plus 2y becomes 4y. 70 plus 10 becomes 80. Y value 80 divided by 4. Y is equal to 20. We get the value of y. Put in equation 1 or 2. Whatever. Which one is easy or which one is convenient? There you can put the value. We will put in equation 1. Put y is equal to 20 in equation 1. Okay, what is equation 1? X plus 2y is equal to 70. Put the value. X plus 2 into 20 is equal to 70. X is equal to 70 minus 40 and x is equal to 30. Simple calculation is there. 2 into 20 becomes 40. 40 shift to the right side, it will become minus 40. 70 minus 30 is 70 minus 40 is 30. Okay. We will again see this example. We will again, I am going to repeat this example. See here, what was the first condition given to us? In an envelope. Okay, envelope is there in which there are some 5 rupees notes and some are 10 rupees notes. How many notes are there? We don't know. We have to find out that how many notes are there. Okay. So, but they were saying there are some X notes of 5 rupees. There are some Y notes of 5 rupees. If we multiply these two, their addition is how many rupees it will become? It will become 350 rupees. Now see here, 350 rupees. The first condition is related to rupees. And second condition is related to the difference. Okay, how many rupees difference is there? That is related with the second. So here we have multiplied 5 with the x. There we don't have to multiply 5 or 10 in that condition because they have given directly the difference. But in first condition, what it is happening, that if we multiply by this x with 5 rupees and y with 5 rupees, then their total addition amount, how much is there in the envelope? That amount in that envelope is 350 rupees. Okay, so that's why we have multiplied here by 5 and here by 10. Not in this part. Second condition में हमने वहाँ पे multiply नहीं किया है. Second condition states here. For that, I have told you that for the time being, don't consider this. These two numbers मैंने for the time being I have not considered. What I am saying, number of 5 rupees notes are less than twice the number of 10 rupees notes. This number is less than twice the number of 10 rupees notes. So twice the number of 10 rupees notes. 10 rupees notes is considered as y. It should be twice. So that's why 2y. Less आया minus sign. Number of less by what? 5 rupees notes. 5 rupees notes is considered as x. So less by x, which is equal to now here by 10. So by 10 it means it will come on the right side, that is equal to 10. So this is your first condition. This is your second condition. We have considered both the conditions. Write it in the proper form. We took elimination method and we solved and we find the values of x and y. Now here we can say, here we will say that there are, therefore, there are 30 notes of 5 rupees. Barabar, x is how much? 30. So 30 notes of what? 5 rupees. And y is what? 20. 20 notes of how much? 10 rupees. 20 notes of 10 rupees. This is your final answer. Okay. After practicing multiple examples, you will know how we are going to solve the word problems. Okay. Practice is very essential for this kind of examples. If we practice it 1 or 2 times, it will become very easy to solve. Okay. Now we will see the second example. The denominator of a fraction is 1. The denominator of a fraction is 1 less than twice the numerator. Now here we are dealing with again numerator and denominator. Okay. Numerator and denominator. The denominator of a fraction is 1 less than twice the numerator. If 1 is added to numerator and denominator respectively, the ratio of numerator to denominator is 3:5. Okay. Find the fraction. We have to find the fraction. Means what? We have to find the numerator and denominator. So what we have to suppose here, let the numerator be x and let the denominator be y. So solution, it will be, let the numerator be x and denominator be y. ठीक है. अभी हमने suppose किया what are the numerator and what is the denominator. Now what is the condition? First condition we will see here. First condition, what it is? The denominator of a fraction is 1 less than twice the numerator. Is 1 less than twice the numerator. Denominator is what? Y. The denominator of a fraction is means is equal to. The denominator of a fraction is 1 less than मतलब -1 आएगा. 1 less than means -1. Twice the numerator. What is numerator? X. Twice the numerator, that is 2x. Now see here. What is the statement? The denominator of a fraction is means is equal to आएगा. Denominator of a fraction is 1 less than. 1 less than means -1. Twice the numerator. According to this, you have to put it here. Okay. So this becomes your equation number 1. Or don't write it like this. Write it like this. You have to shift this y to the right side and 1 to this side. Okay. Or you can shift 2x. मतलब हमें पहले x की term चाहिए, y की term, then constant. So 2x shift here. So you get -2x plus y is equal to -1. If you want to multiply it by minus sign, you can multiply it because this minus and this minus will become plus. Only this minus sign will be there. Okay. So I guess let us keep it as it is. Okay. It will be easy for the subtraction purpose. So say it as equation number 1. Now what is the second condition? Second condition is very easy. See here in this word problem, one condition is easy and one condition is a little bit harder to find out. Okay, they confuse us by the question. घुमा के पूछते हैं, सीधा नहीं पूछेंगे. Okay, according to that. So what was the first condition given to us, that the denominator is 1 less than, means minus 1, then twice the numerator. Okay, so according to that we have written here first condition, and second condition is if 1 is added to numerator and denominator respectively. So the second condition becomes 1 is added to numerator and denominator respectively. So x plus 1 upon y plus 1 is equal to, then the ratio of numerator to denominator is 3:4. So the ratio is given that 3:5 means it is what, 3 upon 5. Now this is not in the proper form. We need x and y and constant. So we have to solve this. ये जो दिया है हमें, ये हमें solve करना पड़ेगा. Whatever the given is to us, that condition we are going to solve here. Okay. So let us see. 3 multiplied to x and this y plus 1 multiplied to 3. So this we will get 5 into x plus 1, which is equal to 3 into y plus 1. This y plus 1 shift to right side, 5 multiplied to x plus 1. Multiply in the bracket, this becomes 5x plus 5, which is equal to 3y plus 3. See here we need y term here because x and then y and then constant. 5 shift there, y shift here. So this becomes 5x minus 3y. Minus 3y, which is equal to 3 minus 5. Okay, this plus 5 shift there. So we get 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 2. Now this is your equation number 2. This is now your equation number 2. So this is your first equation. Minus 2x plus y is equal to minus 1. And this is second equation. That is 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 2. Now we will solve them. First we will write it down. Okay. Minus 2x. All the equations we will write down. Plus y is equal to minus 1. This is your equation number 1. And this is 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 2. This is equation number 2. See here. This is single term y. Here is 3y. Also opposite sign is there. So if we multiply equation 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3 से हम multiply करेंगे तो यहाँ पे 3y आ जाएगा. यहाँ पे plus minus 3y is there. It will get cancelled. Okay, so it will become easy. Equation 1 multiply by 3. Therefore, 3 into 2. 3 into 2 minus 6x plus 3 into y, 3y, which is equal to minus 1 into 3, 3. Okay. Second equation as it is. 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 2. Okay. Simple, we will go to add because plus 3y and minus 3y are there. So they will get cancelled. Minus 6 plus 5. So this is minus x, which is equal to minus 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 sign and addition. So this will become 5. Minus minus sign again cancel, x is equal to 5. So we get the value of x as 5. Okay. This is minus 6 plus 5. Okay. Minus 6 plus 5. Greater number is 6. Smaller number is 5. This will become minus 1. Okay. So here it is minus 1. Now here minus and here minus get cancelled. That's why only x value will become 5. Now put the value of x in any one equation. Any one equation you can put, either put in equation 1 or in 2. So I guess we will put in equation 1. From all the way we are going to take in, put in equation 1. So we will take on same. put in equation 1. Okay. So what is equation 1? It is minus 2x plus y is equal to minus 1. So minus 2 into 5 plus y is equal to minus 1. It will become minus 10 plus y is equal to minus 1. I write it down here. Okay. Y is equal to minus 1 plus 10. After calculating this will become 9. Okay. So the numerator is how much? 3. That is 5. And the denominator is what? How much? That is 9. 5 and 9. At last we are going to write down the numerator is 5 and the denominator is 9. Okay. I hope you have understood this word problem. In next lecture we will see the remaining examples, and also we will do the revision and practice more examples so that it will become very easy for you to understand and to translate the word problem into mathematical statement. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, teacher. Thank you. Thank you so much.
हाँ सर.
So students, हम यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक ले रहे हैं. Next lecture will start at 9:50. Thank you.